Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is November 20th, 2025. The reason why I'm telling you the date is I'm on a mission. We are under a little bit of a time crunch, and I have the goal of losing 20 pounds by New Year's. So yeah, stay tuned. We're out having a beautiful hike, and I will let you know some more about what's going on. So a little backstory. About 10, 15 years ago, I lost about 45 pounds. I lost 45 pounds. I slowly gained weight after being a college swimmer. And you know, it's just slowly crept up on me, the gaining of the weight. So I decided I'm gonna lose some weight, and I started doing this cleanse, and I cut a lot of stuff out of my diet. Soda, fatty foods. You know, I started off, this was before I went plant-based. I started off, you know, just only eating fruits and vegetables for like 10 days. Then I added in lean proteins and stuff, but that was kind of the beginning of my weight loss journey. And that's when I started to go hiking a lot. I would go out hiking to get exercise, and I would take a lot of landscape photography. Then I started filming, and that's really kind of like a big part of the beginning of this channel. All stemmed from that, you know, positive change that I was making in my life at the time. You know, I'm not really a gym person. I don't really like to go and lift weights and do that. I like to find activities that help me get exercise, and that was hiking. You know, I'd go out, I'd take a bunch of landscape photography, a lot of landscape pictures, post it to my Instagram, and then it became addictive. You know, I needed to go out, get more photos, get more exercise, and I lost, you know, 50 pounds. Unfortunately, over the years since then, the weight has slowly crept back on. And if you guys have been watching the channel for a long time, you know that our little dog Saba got really sick, and for about a year I couldn't do any hiking. I couldn't even really leave her. You know, she needed around-the-clock care. She would get sick, then she would get better. She would get sick, and she would get better. Then she just stopped getting better and just stayed sick. So I had to be there for her, which I'm so grateful that I was able to be there for her. But you know, it's been a year since she's passed, and I never really got out of the funk of staying in the house, not really exercising, not getting out. Stopped kind of taking a lot of pictures for my Instagram. But now I'm deciding that today that's going to change. The last 10 days I've lost, not the last 10 days, sorry. The last, I'd say, maybe in the last few months, I have lost 10 to 15 pounds, over 10 pounds. I don't remember exactly where I was, but I'm now at 227 I'm now at 227 pounds. I weighed myself this morning, broke the scale out after the move. So right now I have the goal by New Year's, I'd like to get down to 205. That was what I weighed when I first moved to North Carolina 7 years ago. So I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me and updating you in the vlogs moving forward. But right now, I just wanted to get out into nature and kind of talk to you guys about my techniques, what I'm gonna do to lose the weight, what was successful before in the past, and I'm just gonna duplicate it. So, although it's frustrating that I'd already lost the weight and now I have to start over again and get back there, I'm grateful though that I know how to do it. I've got the answers. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of document it a little bit as the vlogs go forward, kind of a little storyline behind the scenes, and we'll see if I can get there by January. Sarah also wants to lose some weight and get fit, and that's kind of our approach. You know, we really just kind of focus on getting out and getting exercise and making positive changes in our diets and what we're eating. You guys have probably seen, we've been posting some recipes, we've been trying to get healthy again. And yeah, so right now though, we're gonna go out on an awesome hike. It's beautiful out. We're gonna see what we can see and discuss a little bit about what is going on with Kurt's basically exercise routine to get super awesome and super in fit. So let's go. So whenever I start to exercise again, I have a tendency to push myself. I get real excited and I push myself, and then I might possibly get hurt, and then I have to stop for a little while. So whenever I leave the house, Sarah always tells me to listen to my body. And that's what I'm gonna do this time around. You know, before, when I lost all that weight, I was in my 30s, so I could kind of push myself more. Now that I'm in my 40s, I'm gonna just kind of take it easy. And I'm gonna focus on two things. I'm gonna focus on hiking, and I'm gonna focus on my diet. I'm choosing a plant-based diet because, in my humble opinion, I think it's great for lowering the inflammatory system of your body. It's just anti-inflammatory. So it helps my muscles recover faster. Any little injuries I have, a little bum knee, ankles, my big toe has been hurting me for a while. Anything like that, I'm just gonna eat a plant-based diet, and that's gonna help keep all of those things just feeling healthier, help them heal, and then I'm gonna move forward from there. Two, I'm gonna hike. I'm gonna go hiking as many times as I can in the next, 40 days. I'm just gonna get out there, rain, sleet, or snow. I'm gonna try to get out, go for a hike, at least a walk, kind of shoot for anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, and just really just allow my body to just get back into that natural rhythm. Like when we're all little babies, the first thing that we're ever able to do, besides sitting up, which I can already do, and pull myself up, which I can already do, it's walking. So I'm gonna concentrate on just walking, letting my legs get strong, my knees get strong, my feet get strong, let all those little muscles start activating. And then once this all becomes routine, then I'll focus on some other things. I might start, probably first I'll start incorporating some yoga, work on the core, the ab muscles, and then probably move into some calisthenics, and then maybe onto weightlifting. But right now, I'm just gonna focus on those two things. And by focusing on those two things, it'll just be, nice and easy. It's just simple. I can just monitor and maintain those two things that I'm trying to do without getting, disrupted. And what am I saying? I can't get distracted. I won't get distracted by other stuff. So that's my immediate plan right now. And, it'll be great. Oh, so gorgeous out here. Look at that. Beautiful river. I just love getting out here and doing some hiking. You guys can tell we are basically into winter now. Almost all the leaves have fallen, and winter will be coming soon in about a month officially, but the trees have already gone dormant. But I really love wintertime though out here, because there's just not as many people out on the trails, and winter just has its own certain kind of beauty. It's the time to focus on all the little details that are in the forest, and just get out there and really enjoy being out there all by yourself. So not too many people. I've seen about 3 people on the trail so far today. So yeah, got it all to myself. All right, we're heading uphill. Wish me luck. All right, so I'm starting to breathe a little heavy, and we're heading up this way. But if you look, the trail is going to be winding all the way up that way. So it doesn't always come across so well on camera how steep it is, but when you're out here walking around, you really start to feel it. So, heading up. There is a giant wood pile here that nobody's using. And ever since I got a fire pit, all I keep doing is looking for where I can find some free wood. So, I don't know. Oh, it's so tempting. Next time, I might have to bring a little saw. Just get a few little pieces. Nothing big, just a little bit. The forest won't mind. The forest loves me. Can you guys hear that? I just came up a hill. I could hear my heart pounding in my head. That's when you know the old cardiovascular system is kicking in. All right, stream crossing. So one of the things I have to watch out for when I'm out here is that, in college, I was a long distance swimmer. So, my body is prone to endurance and good cardiovascular health. The thing I have to watch out for is I was born with extremely flat feet, and my ankles can roll real easy, and my knees can kind of get a little hurt too. So I have to really, you know, right now it's not such a big problem because I'm not where I need to be cardiovascularly, but with time, that will start to outdistance what my body can actually do physically. So I have to really be disciplined later on to focus on not going so crazy. Once my heart feels like it can handle all of it, I gotta still pay attention to the rest of what my body's doing. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have any limitations or things that you have to watch out for while you're out getting exercise that are kind of like that. I'd be interested to hear about them. So a couple weeks ago, Sarah and I posted our first podcast, and if you were watching it, you would have heard us discussing how I used to be a swim coach and how, you know, we were talking about positivity and establishing a good mindset. And I used to be a swim coach, and I used to always try to pass on to my swimmers, to my athletes, that the one thing you can always control is your attitude. And I really feel that's super important when you're starting to exercise again. You gotta come to it with a real positive attitude, with a good headspace. Today I weighed myself and I saw that I was 227 pounds, which isn't the goal weight where I want to be, but I thought I was going to be maybe a little bit higher. So I was real excited to see that I was starting lower than I thought I would. So I translated that excitement into getting out and really starting today. I've been kind of putting it off for the last couple of weeks, but when I saw that, I really tried to capitalize on feeling good and having a good attitude. So, you know, whatever you need to do, if you're trying to get back out there and move your body and feel good, you know, work on that mental attitude maybe a little bit first, you know, might come in handy for some of you. So I'm still pretty high up, but as you can see, it goes even higher. And my goal as a hiker is to get into better shape. I believe there's a whole ridgeline trail up there, and I want to get into good enough shape to be able to get up there and hike that one. So it's always good to kind of, you know, have the goal of, you know, losing weight, but I also want to kind of have the goal of how I envision myself athletically. What is it that I want to accomplish? What changes would be there, you know, by making these improvements, what new things would I be able to do? So, you know, life goals, it's always important to have some. So we are moving our way downhill, and this is the part of the trail where I'm starting to get towards the end a little bit. And I was thinking, well, I'm feeling pretty good. Do I want to turn around and go all the way back around again? But, you know, it's important for me to remember in those moments not to do that. That, you know, this is my first time really back out. I've been out here for like an hour and a half, so maybe 2 hours. So just take it easy. Tomorrow's another day. Head on home and, you know, have something to eat, you know, something healthy to eat. Go see Sarah. All right, as soon as I said that, I saw that the way I was planning to go is closed. So we are going to be hiking a little bit longer. Guess the universe wants me to do a little more exercise. So we're gonna keep going down this way. I've never gone this way before. So I'm hoping it'll lead back around to the main trail. It's a detour, so I don't know, I'll go up this way a little bit more. And if I can't go that way, I guess we will be going all the way back around. So, adventure. Hey!
Hi!
How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, what did you make for lunch?
Well, I didn't know what to do. So I had some chickpeas and I did chickpeas, a little olive oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Is this too much information?
Yeah, especially because the battery's about to die and it might cut you off.
Okay, chickpea stuff on top of
bread?
spelt bread with some veggies.
Sounds good. I'm starving. I was telling Buckos all about eating healthy, so let's have some sandwiches.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, we've got a fresh battery. I kind of put you on the spot there before jumping in.
No problem.
Making our sandwiches.
Yep.
Ooh, got some nice cherry tomatoes and onion.
Yep.
And chickpea salad sandwich. And then some bread. Oh, you put some of that little vegan cream cheese on there.
It's a cashew cheese.
Cashew cheese.
Yep. And then I'm gonna spread a little sweet chili sauce on there and put some lettuce as the topper.
The topper.
Yep.
All right, so kind of an open face.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Tasty. So chickpea salad sandwich is kind of like, that's what we're doing to replace tuna fish salad, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is sort of just like a mishmash of stuff. It's like a little vinegary and a little olive oil, so it's, and then some seasoning. So it's whatever you want to make it, but you mush it up and it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love it. It's awesome. Fantastic. I could eat it every day.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna add some of these baby carrots to mine. The topper on there.
Yep, I am. So I'm putting a little sweet chili sauce over top, which is just, if you watched our shorts the other day, it's just like date syrup with apple cider vinegar and some spices. And then this was weirdly some iceberg lettuce that just accidentally got cut into the perfect shape for a topper for this. So I'm just gonna like...
How fortuitous.
Lay it right on top.
Okay, so it's like an extra piece of bread, kinda.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty sweet. You're so clever. Oh, crafty. Yeah. Crafty in the kitchen.
Some for you too.
Oh, that could be a new channel for you, Crafty Kitchen. Little side channel, Sarah's Crafty Kitchen.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. All right, you gonna take a bite?
Yes.
Take a bite for the buckos?
Whoa.
Whoa, mama. Oh, perfect. Look at that, all the little layers in there.
Yep.
Okay. Enjoy your lunch. All right, guys. I think we are going to end today's video right here. We got to come back and see the lovely Sarah. We're gonna eat some lunch, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys. See you next time.
See you next time. Take care.